MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the American League's Houston Astros and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, welcome your defending American League champion, Cleveland Indians.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, Matt, you have to watch out for Carlos Beltran these days. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands, always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Corey Kluber is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's coming off one of those performances. He gave up 2 hits. He pitched deep in the ball game. He showed you durability, ability to throw strikes when he needed to. He's looking very good right now, and I expect another good game from him right now. All right, here's how the Indians line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I look down at shortstop and I see Francisco Lindor, and I wonder, man, those little white pearls he's got, he loves his teeth. He actually talked about being a dentist. That's why his hands are so good. Nobody's going to bounce up and hit his teeth. He's going to catch everything.
Leading off tonight for Houston, right fielder, George Springer.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Pitch on the way. Hit weakly back to the mound. And a good throw gets him, one gone.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 22, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Here's Brantley is calling for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Well, Matt, Woody usually calls a pretty nice game back there, although consistency has been an issue brought up with him in the past. We'll see if it comes into play.
hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a Gold Glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that can catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Batting second, center fielder, Jason Kipnis.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. Head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. 5 for 15. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Maben is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Keuchel sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
Ground ball left side. And that's through for a hit. It's a potentially big 2-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy, and now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
Edwin Encarnacion now, and this is fouled at the plate. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Carlos Correa now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. Not great. He's 1 for 8.
Carlos Correa.
Late that time for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big tilt on the slider again. 0-2. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Into the box now, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Leaves a slider right over the middle. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he sets him down swinging. Yulieski Gurriel is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Alex Bregman is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's in a nice groove right now, Matt. He's already got 2 Ks in the inning, and I love the location. That ball's out of the zone. He gets another swing and miss, so he's got a chance to finish out this inning by maybe striking out the side.
The 0-1 takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up.
Leading off with a drive, right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks, and guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Batting 6th, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Now, infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Swing and a liner. But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Batting 7th, catcher, Yan Gomes.
Striding into the box, Yan Gomes. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Keuchel into his motion. First pitch on its way. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Reddick is in his tracks now. And he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's Carlos Beltran. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's 0 for 9. In there, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. Now at the plate, Brian McCann, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 0-1, here it comes. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Cameron Maybin.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And Maybin comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Michael Brantley. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. Just 3 for 14.
Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Weak roller right side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting,
Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Keuchel's ready. First pitch on its way. Soft liner towards short, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down. Springer back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Heading out towards shallow right. Bruce has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 22, Josh Reddick.
Digging in to try it again. Josh Reddick comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at bat. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. And another foul ball. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
The second baseman, number 27.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Carlos Correa.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a throw over and the runner back. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Called strike over the outside corner.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Tapper up the line, but it gets fouled. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Astros leave 1 on to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. He singled his last time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
The windup and the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
Tried to go back to back. I don't know who set up the other. He swung through the first one, didn't look good. I'd have came back with a slider too. He made a great adjustment and got the base hit though.
Stepping in now, Edwin Encarnacion. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Maben. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 32.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. Bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. To this point for the Indians. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Springer going back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Bruce over to his left. Looked to his glove and one gone.
Third baseman number 2.
An early look at the line score here tonight is offering on its way. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Carlos Beltran. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. Gloved by Santana. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Back. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Springer has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Catcher, Yan Gomes.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
The windup and the 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike 2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, the big fella hits the ball to the wall, and they hold him to a single. Now, you know, we all know catchers can't run very well, so I can't jump on it for not having speed.
Here's Michael Brantley from the stretch. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. No runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And this is going to be a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, number 39. He swings and grounds it to short. He's got it over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. 1 left for the Tribe. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brian McCann.
Into the windup and the pitch. Way out in front.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled back. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Again, a 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Grounded to short. Lindor comes up with it. Throw on to first takes care of Maben, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Started that swing a bit too early. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there, and they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We are still scoreless. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Francisco.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Into the box now, Jason Kipnis. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Slow bouncer to the right side, but that one rolls foul. Line drive to center field. Maben is there. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. Fouled back.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him, and now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out.
in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Keuchel into his motion. Here's the 0-2. Looped out toward third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Back here in Cleveland, it's on to the 7th now in Game 2. But before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker, and then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And there's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 32, Shea Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Way outside. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Correa backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Gurriel will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. We are still scoreless. Ready for another shot now. Yulieski Gurriel. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. A wave and a miss.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
This is a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. 1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now he's 0 for 2 before this base hit right here with 2 strikeouts. Man, this makes it feel good now. Now he's getting that confidence and a little swagger back.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Stepping in now, Carlos Beltran. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 39 ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The catcher, number 16, Brian McCann.
Marwin Gonzalez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. 5 for 12. He's taken him deep once. This is line to left. Brantley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Houston. Still no score. Jake Marisnick is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Evan Gattis is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Ready for another chance? Yan Gomes. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Yan Gomes.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for. A fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it. Boy, that's a tough two-seamer to hit right there. Usually that two-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
And a rather easy first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Altuve at second. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 39.
Digging in now, number 39. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a hard liner toward short, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Cameron Maybin.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
George Springer comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he powers to cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Out of play. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1, here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
I think he wanted that pitch right there. But you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1. We are still scoreless. Luke Gregerson comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Luke Gregerson.
Francisco Lindor will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped foul wide of first. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Gurriel brings it in, and he's safe.
Well, it's late in the game, but I tell you what, a leadoff single, that's what you want to start the late innings. Now it sets you up to be able to manufacture or do some things and maybe get that run home.
Ready once again, Jason Kipnis. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. And this will be fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The 1-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
2 outs in the bottom of the inning right here. Now it looks like they're in a position to maybe win this game. He represents the winning run. Let's see if they can get him home.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero. Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have. At the plate, Carlos Correa, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Mike Clevenger takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 52, Mike Clevenger.
There's a fastball swung on and hit foul off to the right for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bruce racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through with a clutch here.
Here's the first pitch. Yulieski Gurriel stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Back in standing. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. To first. Santana's got it. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Third baseman,
here's
6.
Jake Marisnick. Here's the first pitch. The runner's breaking for home. Now a bunt attempt here. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
That was a squeeze bunt to perfection. He bunts it where nobody can handle it or can't get it in time anyway to make a play at the plate. Excellent job.
Here's Carlos Beltran as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bruce has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting,
Evan Gattis now standing in. First pitch on its way. Pitch misses. The throw down. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fouled back. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Astros 1 and the Indians nothing. Ken Giles enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Ken Giles.
Digging in once again, Jay Bruce. He'll lead things off against Giles as they're down to their final 3 outs in this ball game. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Springer. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first out.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Here's Carlos Santana now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. His first homer here in the series. And with it, the Indians have leveled the score at 1 apiece.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, catcher, Yan Gomes.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
The 0-2 pitch. Pulled softly out toward right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. Now a ball lined to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, they still got a shot. 1 out. They get a big base hit right there. Now they got a runner in scoring position and a chance to end this game.
Striding in once again, number 39. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The batter, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Indians forced to settle for one. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go. All tied at 1-1. Joe Smith takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 38, Joe Smith.
Digging in once again, Cameron Maybin. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Cameron Maybin.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Bruce on the move and foul. Good action on the sinker. 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
George Springer is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. Ready for another shot now, Josh Reddick. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Fly ball into straightaway left. Brantley is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with two runners in scoring position.
In his career against this pitcher, 0-for-4. The 1-0. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. The 1-1 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Slider stayed too low. Ball two. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. Two left for the Astros. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Will
Your attention,
Harris
please.
takes over now to
Now
start the
pitching for
home
the Astros,
11th, and he's looking to
number
get this one to
36,
the visiting 12th.
Will Harris.
Digging in to try it again, Jason
Leading off with a
Kipnis.
try.
He'll go to work trying to do
Center
something
fielder,
about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Yes.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will find the seam into right field, and there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, this is going to get real interesting. You get a base hit right here, and now you bring that winning runner on base. Are they going to play more of a National League game, maybe bunt him over, or are they going to be American League traditionally and try to slug him home? Let's see what happens.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Into the box, Jose Ramirez. Hard hit ball to second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Striding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. Career numbers against Will Harris, 2 for 3. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gurriel is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 32, Jay Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Don't want to forget about it. Kipnis runs. Pitch outside. The throw. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Reddick is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On to inning number 12 we go. All tied at 1-1. Dan Otero gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 61, Dan Otero.
Ready for another chance. Yulieski Gurriel looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Programming note to pass along here. Due to the length of our ball game tonight, the Jody Kelsey show will not be seen this evening, so that we can bring you the conclusion of this ball game. Doggone. Here's Jake Marisnick. First pitch of the at-bat. Way out in front. 1 out, nobody on. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Santana is there for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Carlos Beltran.
Ready once again, Carlos Beltran. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And a foul tip held onto here at strike one. Now the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here it comes, 0-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 0-2. Shot toward right center, and Beltran's aboard. It's a base hit.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway into the shift.
Evan Gaddis now standing in. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Santana will put this one away, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Still 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. All tied at 1-1. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Carlos Santana.
Here comes the first pitch. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
The 0-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Yan Gomes.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First offering on its way. And this is fouled straight back. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Left fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Into the box, Michael Brantley. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out toward second. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Still tied 1 apiece. So coming to the plate, Cameron Maybin. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Comes set, and the 0-1. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
The right fielder, number 4.
Here's George Springer, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. First delivery to him on the way, and this is pulled foul as he was way out in there. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Shoots this one over to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 0-1 hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The 0-1. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. On the move is Bruce. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Stepping up now, Carlos Correa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. The 0-1 bounced up the middle, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Standing in, Jake Marisnick. A hit in 2 tries so far. Working to keep them in the game here. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
And he is out at the plate, trying to extend the lead to 2. Instead, he's cut down, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. It's the Astros 2 and the Indians 1. Michael Feliz comes in out of the bullpen as he'll finally try to wrap this one up in the bottom of the 13th. So digging in now,
Leading
number
off with a
39.
try.
He flew out in his last at-bat.
Number 39.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Jason Kipnis.
Stepping into the box, Jason Kipnis. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Astros will take a 2-0 lead back home for Game 3 as this one is over.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. It's something that won't be forgotten.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Houston Astros get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plezak, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 2 runs on 11 hits, no errors,